Hello and welcome to JJ's Food Reviews. I'm back and I'm ready to review something special today. Well, here where I live at least, and I believe it's throughout the whole United States. I'm not sure if it's worldwide. I'd have to look it up. But at McDonald's now they serve breakfast all day, and so right now it's past typical breakfast time. So this is going to be my lunch. This is a breakfast burrito from McDonald's. And so, being that you can get breakfast all day now at McDonald's, this was on the menu, even though I got it, I don't know, say around 12, I think it was. So, yeah, this looks pretty good. This is like, and for those of my viewers who aren't familiar with burritos, they're basically, well, first of all, they're from like Mexican cuisine and kind of Tex-Mex. It's not, I don't think it's really common in like central Mexico or more inner Mexico, but this is I believe this is like kind of like cowboy food, like the Tex-Mex cowboys from the kind of northern Mexico, Texas area. They would often wrap up their food in a flour tortilla and take it to go. So this is very good fast food, burritos, because it holds everything together. And that looks pretty good, frankly. Trying to think of other foods that are similar to burritos, although the fillings are different. I've had Indian food from India, like dosa, South Indian food, I believe, where they have the Indian bread. I'm not sure the name of it, but they'll like have this spongy kind of bread, and they'll put the filling inside, and that's very good. That's kind of like a burrito from a different cuisine. Also, sometimes like you have some of the Middle Eastern foods or Mediterranean foods that have a pita. So it's just generally the idea of wrapping up ingredients, wrapping up a meal in a handheld portable sandwich, basically. So that's what makes burritos, I think, very convenient foods. And in the breakfast burrito, typically, now this is kind of an American invention, but typically, to my knowledge it is, typically there's like egg and in this case sausage and some bell peppers and onions and some cheese sauce, or I think it's like melted American cheese. And so this is something I've had before at McDonald's and at other restaurants. I like breakfast burritos quite a bit, and often they will give you, when you get out of the bag, they will give you, in my case I may not have any, but sometimes you can get a little bit of salsa, which is like a Mexican hot sauce that has some picante peppers and some and it looks like I did get one after all, so cool. So this has like water, concentrated tomatoes, onions, green bell peppers, salt, and I got the mild one so it doesn't have a lot of jalapenos. I'll just list that as an ingredient. So anyway, first of all, that's basically a rundown of a burrito and a breakfast burrito. I'm going to just give that a bite, and then we'll see how that is, and then I'll try it with the sauce. It's very nice flavors, and of course I got some nice orange juice to go with it. Nothing like orange juice with your breakfast any time of day. And anyway, this is a good breakfast burrito. The flour tortilla is nice, You can't really mess that up unless you burn it, but they didn't. It's nicely grilled. The eggs are good. They're not, they taste like real eggs. They're not like powdered eggs or something, which I don't really like powdered eggs. These are the good real thing. Also, you've got that nice, you notice the nice sausage taste, that kind of, spicy flavor from the sausage. The bell peppers are good. I really like that. The American cheese gives it a nice kind of salty tangy taste. And if any of you haven't had American cheese, it's kind of like, it's a bit like cheddar cheese, but with kind of a bit of a tangy, zesty, weird taste. That's the only way I know how to describe it. It's a very weird sort of cheese taste, and it has an interesting flavor and smell, but it's good. I like it. So yeah, the cheese goes well with that, and it's a bit simple. I mean, like, how would I make this better? I'd add potatoes. Fried potatoes make everything better. Just put some fries in there. That would be good. But just even as it is, it's very good. And now let's try it with the hot sauce and see how that affects the flavor profile, shall we? And this sauce is mild, so it's not going to really be hot, but it'll add kind of a salsa taste. That's good. Yeah, that adds salsa adds a nice tomatoey flavor. So what would I rate this? This is a nice thing, and now I know in the Seattle area, which is where I live, some McDonald's you can get these two for $2, one for $1. Now the McDonald's that's closer to my house, my apartment rather, these are $1.29 for each. So depending on where you live, it may have different prices, but it's generally pretty cheap, and it's not a giant burrito, but it's, you know, a reasonably sized snack for that price. You know, probably just gives you at least as much food as if you got like a cheeseburger, you know, from the dollar menu. So I say it's, you know, it's worth the money. The taste, it's good. It's, you know, like I said, you probably make it better if you add potatoes, add stuff to it, maybe add some sour cream. But still, it's a great tasting burrito. A little on the simple side, but simple can be great, you know. So I'm gonna give this. I don't want to give this a huge high rating because I reserve that for something that kind of they pull out all the, you know, throw the whole garden in there, you know, make it incredible. But this is still very good. It's worth the value, you know, good value for the money you spend, I think. And you can get it all day, at least, you know, at least in the United States, I believe most McDonald's, they'll give this to you all day, anytime you go there. So look for it at your local McDonald's, see if you have it. If you have it, try it, let me know what you think of it. And but as for my rating, I'm gonna give this an 8 out of 10. You know, they did a good job with this. It, you know, for being a value item, I think it's one of the best ones McDonald's has. So definitely a thumbs up. You know, great job, McDonald's, and I'm glad they have this on the menu. So yeah, that's been my review for today. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you again soon for another JJ's Food Review.